Hey, I'm ElusiveKev. Welcome back to Monster Energy Supercross 3. As Liz has the red plates, you can see that. As you go sideways through a corner, you can see the red plates on the side of her bike. There you go with the 867. As it is pouring it down in San Diego. And after 2 victories in a row with pretty nice sunshine and clear weather on the west coast, the heavens have opened. I'm not saying they turned on the sprinklers, or the opposition voted for that, but it's a bit suspicious. So we'll see how she does in the wet then. Not her best conditions, even though I remember rode a superb race in the wet last season in Seattle, was it? Yeah, not normally one to be good in the wet. Probably only weakness now. So across the line, minute 1.4, which is nowhere compared to her main rival, Muskin, 4 seconds quicker, just ahead of Tomac, Webb, Plessinger and Osborne. Anderson, Dean Wilson back. This is Varna. We've got Baggett, Stewart and Bogue around out of top 10. And you've got Andrew around out of top 20. This down in 29th. Just ahead of Matthew and Todd Bannister in last on his Kawasaki. So maybe some work to do in the heat races to make it to the main event. She was out in the middle alongside Osborne and Brennan. And underway. Once again, knows how to start fast. And it's like Liz has got the whole shot. Has she? No! Still out. She's alongside Osborne in the midfield. As she jumps into Brayton. So down in 10th. Not a good red plate debut. And now she's being left behind by everyone. Out of the room section because she hit someone early. And they just killed the momentum there. And she triple it. Quite. She can pole drive it into the corner though. Up to 15th. Oh no! Did she get clipped by the rider behind? Is that why they both went down? So yeah, lots of work to do then. This heat's race down in 17th. Top 9 in front as, whoa, what are you doing 383? Who's that, Brennan? Going very, very slowly, what the hell? Are you hitting the throttle, man? So go through the burn. I saw too much jump in there. Then I'll triple. There we go, much better rhythm section. So we'll jumped a bit far. Use that, that's Cole Chisholm going very slowly. But it's battling through towards the top 10. Sorry, champion. Will be brutal sometimes as she's just ahead of him. Looks like Muskin leading the way, ahead of the Asvana of Osborne and Webb, Wilson, Alex Rain 5th. What the hell are all these lines taken? So that's a good run. Oh no. Oh god, who's that slow? It's Harmon. Going dangerously slow. Dangerous for him because he might be outside the top 9 now. Here comes Liz with the attack. Oh, he almost goes down. And she is now into the top 9 then. Oh, what the fuck was that? And then she got too happy and pogoed off the bike. So not into the top 9, down in 12. The top 9 right in front. She goes for the dive. As well, Brayton, what are you doing, man? No, someone else who's forgotten where the throttle is. It's into the top 10. Brayton forced him through into the top 9 though. There's all someone down in front. Oh, it's Joey down. So there's through at the moment. Just when she needs to, she's finding some pace. Taking an eye line in the burn. Seems to have worked, is it? No, Brayton's still ahead. There we go, 58.5. That's like that ton to actually be proud of. We've got Muskin leading way ahead of Wilson. This behind Stewart and Hill. Oh, third really does bog you down as well. Brayton caught out by the riders in front. By Ray and Stewart. As Ray goes for the aerial assault on this. But she holds on to 7th. He gets a massive launch ahead of Stewart. So up to 6th with Hill in front, then Webb. So that's a 59. Muskin leads though. Ahead of Wilson, Osborne, Webb, Hill, and Liz. So it's been a battle this heat. But she found her way to the front again, or towards it. So that's a good jump. Better controlled in that section as Hill very slow. Oh, he gets the boost. Okay. This holds the inside line. Massive jump as batting for the top 5 with Justin Hill. He just gives up on it. Okay. As we're going to cross the line. Liz in 5th. Good result. So after 6 laps, it's Muskin ahead of Wilson, Osborne, Webb. Liz with the fastest lap as well, 58.2. So definitely has learned fast. And I think that's on the final lap as well. Ahead of Hill, Stewart, Ray and Brayton make it through. Jay just misses out. So does Chisholm and Dakota Tedder in last on the KTM. So just about made it through. Let's see if we can get a top 5 in the main event.
Supercross is back on the west coast of the United States. Hi, everybody. I'm Ralph Shaheen, along with former Supercross champion Ricky Carmichael. Welcome to San Diego. Ricky, what should we expect from tonight's race?
That's hard to say, Ralph. The track conditions change considerably during the race, and we're used to a number of dramatic turns of events, especially in the final laps.
All we can do is watch together. What will happen when that gate drops?
As it's still raining hard as we've got the championship contenders together along with Plessinger and Hill and underway. Oh, good start from the KTMs. This sandwich between Webb and Muskin. As the Frenchman gets a hole shot just. But the red plate gets the run out the corner. And away on his opening lap. Took a massive jump there though. There's easy triple. Hill got a fantastic start. And there's Suzuki. Got Tomac ran out of the top 5 behind Muskin. Cooper Webb now ahead of his teammate. On the KTMs, Muskin actually dropping down to 5th. It's all a bit high in the final burn there. Actually crossed the line in first, ahead of Webb. It's looking further down. Joey did make it through to the main event. Ben the May in last. Fine Armand. God, you do slide the bike a bit. It's a bit weird through that corner. So there we go. Getting this rhythm section down. Oh, looking very good in the wet now. It's all almost into the tough blocks. It's off the final burn across the line. 56.2. Well, it's on to post the quickest lap of the weekend as Joey down to 21st with Ben and still in last. Oh, this has found the pace which is needed to. Once again, 5-second lead ahead of Webb. Muskin in third. Tomac in fourth. Jason Anderson back on form in fifth. We'll see number one up here once again on his Husqvarna. She's just doubling all the way through that room section. And the easy triple. Gap just down to 2 seconds now. She almost flipped like she did in the heat race there. Makes it through, does a 57. It's Dean Wilson into the top 10 as well on his Husqvarna. Impressive once again. There's the May still in last. Did he go down in the opening lap or something? Must have. 6.4 the gap in that first split, so the gap's actually increased by a second and a half. Despite it looking like it was getting a bit closer maybe at the end of the previous lap. Still got a massive crowd here despite the rain. Absolutely loving what they're seeing as Anderson up to fourth now ahead of Tomac. Webb ahead of Muskin behind. KTM Power's about to go battle around each other once again. And there is a 2-second gap between them. Oh, that's how you meant to ride the burn. See how they just followed the line there? There's all 59, that's poor. Wilson still in 6th though. Joey's still down in 20th, the main 22nd. Malcolm shooting 21st. It's been much better from the Honda man. Had a hot start, but seems to have cooled down the last 3 races. As Liz gets to know the tough blocks. So he actually lost the second that previous lap. So that time's still to be 58. So keep an eye on that as this race goes on. So he'll go much better through that section. Bit over the burns. So onto that last burn, still a bit high landing. We'll go back into the 58s. There's Muskin up to second now ahead of Webb. And they still last. Now he's got Vince Friese right in front. And so into the second half of the race. Once again, it looks like a dominant performance once again, but it's been tricky in these conditions. Bit trickier than Oakland, because Oakland was just Liz messing about really. Slowing down, but you got to be careful where you're at, because now she's lost like a couple seconds this lap on that rhythm section just by doing that. So needs to gain those seconds back somehow. As Muskin got a gap on Webb now. And it's not really doing anything in 4, so is Tomac, as that's another 58. Wilson down to 9th now. Next Rain 15th, 3C in 20th. The May still last now behind Carl Chisholm. Has he just got the popcorn out in last? He's just like, yeah, I'm not going to do anything in this race. There's all massive gap. 5 seconds between Muskin and Webb. So top 2 in the championship, once again being the top 2 in the race, being the class of the field. There's Osborne joining Anderson in the top 5 now on his Husqvarna. Tomac dropped back. Oh, I thought we landed a bit long there into the jump. Got away with it. As Anderson all over Webb now. 4 third. Let's cross the line with a 59. So we've got Plessinger, Bogle as well in the top 10. Hill rounding it out. 3C in last now. Looks like the maze finally getting going. I mean, it's a bit late in the race, to be honest. He's going to try and win it, but never know. Top 15 maybe on the cards for him. He's got 6.5 seconds there. So stay consistent. So yeah, it is 58 pace then. Going towards 59 now, the pace. So that's a nice casing of the joint there over that rim section. So that's better off the burn. He's trying to ride off them. Another 59. Not good lap times here as we approach the final quarter of this race. Harmon in last behind 3C. Think glance at where the May was though. So the gap's actually increased by a second in that first split. So right messing up this rhythm section previously. Seems like nailing that first section is saving her. So John's a bit long there. Still get the triple. Once again, a bit high in the burn. Gets away with it. Somewhat back into the top 5. Looks like Anderson's dropped out. Also went up to 4th. Anderson down to 6th. Plessinger. Putting him down. And May up to 16th. See, that top 15 is on. Still got Harmon in last. So gap 7.4 in that first bit, so stay consistent. So there you go, much better through that room section. Should hopefully get out of that 59 hell that we've been in. Be towards a 58 maybe. Oh, that was nice in the final burn as well. Or 57, we'll take that. That get rounds out the top 10. There's May down to 17, battling with Joey and Justin Hill, who had a good start. Seems to have dropped back. So on the penultimate lap, we've got Harmon, still in last. And the gap now 12.7. Everyone just fall down behind. What the hell? No way is the gap increased by 5 seconds on a lap. Safe doubles. Not sloppy, safe. Be a nice alternate route there. Oh, she definitely landed long there. Still just about triples it. As well, what the hell? Get going. Might fancy taking that route again, like I can do it better. Let's on to the final lap. Minute that time, very poor. But it doesn't matter, I don't think. But they're May into the top 15. Hill on 16, Stewart 17th, Joey 18th. We've still got Harmon in last. There's Anderson back in the top 5, ahead of Tomac. Got 12.6, so actually that times are getting a bit slower. Seems like they've gone down to 59 pace. So it's battling through this first room section. Nicely jumped. There we go, landed properly. Very high in the burn there, but gets fantastic launch over the rim section and all down. As maybe saw that Webb's up to second. Schotter, Muskin in third, Osborne fourth, Pleasure fifth, but Liz in first. As Liz dominated after 12 laps. It's getting familiar, isn't it? As we've got Webb in second ahead of Muskin. Good job from Cooper. And then we've got Osborne, Plessinger, Tomac, Anderson, Bogle, Baggett, and Barsha just ahead of Chad Reed. Dean Wilson down to 13th in the end. May up to 14th in the end. So he slipped in opposite ways. And those last couple of laps, Hill ran out top 15, Chisholm the top 20, Harmon in last. So with a third consecutive victory, leads the championship by 9 points ahead of Muskin, with Cooper up to third now ahead of Baggett. Brayton ran out of top 5 ahead of Bogle, and then we've got Tomac. Osborne up a couple of places, having a good run. Stewart down 3. Anderson rounds out the top 10 ahead of Plessinger. 3C drops out the top 10. And then we've got Chisholm around at the top 20 now, ahead of Austin. Chance Blackburn up 10 places. Benny Bloss down 10. Dakota up 12 as well. They scored their first points of the season. As now it's 45 riders who scored out of a possible 56. As these awards just keep building up, don't they? Could be level 100 by the end of the season, I mean.
What a great battle! They fought bar to bar for the glory that comes with winning a Monster Energy Supercross.
Not sure about that, Rolf. The only bar-to-bar action happened after the race in all of the bars. As we've got Minneapolis, US Bank Stadium next up, a circuit we haven't raced around in quite a long time, so might be a couple of qualifying laps instead of just one next time. But can this make it 4 in a row and extend the championship lead? Sound for watching and find out next time.